chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They design this off left tackle. Shoots away from one. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Get it! Perfect! Crap ball 80!
Daniels now on first down. That's caught. Hits the rookie from Louisville. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Three. Cowboy 8, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put the fear of God into this defense.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Up the sideline, past the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Trimmer.
On first down, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Great. Set.
On the draw, it's Barkley. Still going past the 40. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. If that offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
No touch.
They'll run here on first down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Great, set. 180. Hey, thumbs up, alert it. No touch.
Barkley. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more Power Ranger.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Great.
It's a design look for Hurts. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Let's get to that wide complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Elliott connects there, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Finds his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. He has this down to the 34. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And they just get the play off. Forced out to his right. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Commanders have an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Hey,
To the air again, Daniels. Has it at the 7. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
14, Eagles 3.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hey, 73.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
1st down, a run with Barkley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Completed left side to Smith. And he's not going to get the first. He needed real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Franklin gets it on 3rd down. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hurt! Here we go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
19 Tigers, Panther Street.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The Eagles into the nickel. 3rd down coming. Putting a receiver in motion. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Right there. Here we go.
Play action now. Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Daniels going to keep it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes again.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on. 19 Tiger. Panther 60. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get it. Buffalo, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington.
Number 87.
The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 21. Eagles 3.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Good, set. 180, 180.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Good, set. 180, 180.
Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy, good, set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed to his running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Delta, set. Trimmer. Delta.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Escapes the defender. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Back to throw, Hurts. All in left side. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. And we put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Handoff now from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. Shoots away from one. And the Eagles getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up second.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play action. Hurts has it. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
3rd and long for him here. Throw caught at the 6. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
38-yard line.
Ready, go!
On 1st down, they'll run. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Come on. Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits his running back. He spins right by him. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
22 yards. And the Commanders' 1st down.
Here, Lions. Here we go. Hawk 70.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this through the end. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Panther streak. Let's go. Bronco 80. Panther 60. Warrior 70. Hot.
Play action now with Daniels. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Eagles get to it! Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Hey, 73. Hey, Silver. Don't touch.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Trimmer.
Hurts. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. Brought in inside the 20. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. It's Hurts once again. He brings it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now.
180.
Hurts throwing again. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19, 18, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, Daniels. On the move, headed right. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Hyatt going in motion right. Daniels now on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll run it from the gun. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They send a receiver in motion right. Play fake here. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it in close. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part with having the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Out. Right anyway, huh?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. That throw behind his intended target.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Anyway, 63.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. They connect for the 1st. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Hurts yet again. Chased out to his right. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles at a 2-score deficit. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Hey, 73.
Here's Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here he is to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. First down throwing for Hurts. Trying to push deep downfield. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second down. Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Maybe a bit of desperation. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within one score in the fourth. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kane Madrano makes the play. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. He works this to the 38 before going down. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go. Huh.
Running this one left. He dodged the tackle. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Sucked a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Come on. Hey, check Cougar 19.
Back-to-back carries here. The first down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ready up.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Philadelphia.